All right, we're back, and let's see, we're going to be doing a few things. We've got a few things we're going to be doing. I have to go back to the hospital. Let's take a quick look at our possible quests. We healed everyone we can heal. I can't heal him. I can't talk to her. I can't talk to them yet. Oh, so this is the quest. So these two quests are both back at the hospital anyway. Alright, so basically that's it. I'm going back to the hospital. I'm gonna go out this way, I think. And, oh, I forgot these guys were even here. Oh. Okay. Alright. Got him. Alright, that was well done. That was one of the better fights that I've had. Now, I do need to find the way out of here. And when I find my way out of here, I gotta go back to... I'm gonna make my way back to the Pembroke. I probably should visit a vendor or two. Alright. Now, I don't see anybody. I haven't healed yet. Don't see anyone just floating around. Now, I'm headed in this general direction, so let's do that. I don't think I got anyone... Alright. Heard a cough, but I don't see anybody. Alright. Now, okay, we got some rats. I don't think I needed it.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I can believe you're doing it. I didn't need that, but I just did it. I wasn't entirely sure that I was fully healed. Alright, so I'm headed in that direction. I'm just gonna take a look around. Okay. Doesn't look like I need anything that's over here. Alright, now I've been in here, I'm sure, I think. Pretty sure I've been in here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been in here because I don't see anything for me to do in here. Alright. So we're going on down here. Okay. Oh, we've got someone over there. Okay, it's a 16 enforcer. Yeah, let's just get on with the story. I mean, I could take him out, but let's get on with the mission, the story. Alright. I don't think there's anything here I need to do. That's just the river. Alright, we're back at the Pembroke. I mean, I could hit my house. Now, before I go too far... Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and give the, well, let's talk to him first and see if he has anything for me to buy.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Okay, do we have any questions? Okay.
Do you know that Nurse Hawkins is thinking of leaving the hospital?
That's not a surprise. We've talked about it already.
Does it not bother you?
Sometimes I think she may be right. We should run away while we can. Question is, where can we go? Where is it safe?
Okay, now let's trade.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reid. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Okay, and Does he have any good handle parts? Common, common, tiny common. Yeah, he doesn't have anything I need. Now, small pocket watch. Yeah, I don't think, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna recycle that into components. Yeah, there's blood all over the floor there, so that's already...
Perhaps I should have considered the option.
Jonathan, my sincere condolences for your loss.
Your kindness is much appreciated, my lady.
Is there anything you require?
I spied my mother at the funeral. Have you ever revealed yourself to a member of your family?
No, Jonathan. And I'd advise you even from thinking about it.
Are we then condemned to lie to those we love?
We are creatures of deception, my friend. But this is more for their sake than ours.
But what if I was close to someone and wished to tell them the truth?
Fear, loathing, disgust. And then they will plead to be turned. They will see it as salvation. Then there's the risk of gaining the attention of vampire hunters.
Are we condemned to attend the funerals of all we love?
Dying is the final act of life, Jonathan. Present company excluded. Accepted.
I don't know what to expect. Am I cursed to an eternity of solitude?
With time, we Ekon tend to go into isolation. If we survive long enough, that is.
As a practitioner of the medical sciences, I'm prepared for the death of loved ones. But mourning in the shadows, deprived of sharing one's grief.
We are no longer a part of the circle of life and death. We are undead, my friend. And so we are outcasts.
All right.
Goodbye, my lady. Until we meet again.
All right, so I'm seeing the blood all over, which I do know is part of the next part of the story. But the next part of the story hasn't triggered organically yet, so I can't do anything about it. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and... Now, do I have anything else to say to Ackroyd? I don't know if I have anything else to say. I know I have something to say to him.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Doctor,
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Alright.
I've read your letter, Mortimer. You wrote about an unbearable feeling of despair while the world crumbles around you. Tell me more about it.
There's nothing more to say, really. It's hurtful, it's unbearable, and I don't ask anyone to understand what I feel.
Despair is a deadly poison I've tasted myself, sir. We're only tempted to drink it because we're terrified by the uncertainty of the next minute.
I know that perfectly, Doctor, for I waited for so long, hoping that the next minute would be less unbearable.
I have retrieved your letter, Mr. Goswick. I can assure you that nobody read it but me.
Thank you. This is for you, then. For your help. And for your silence.
I think you should talk to your mother. It would be good for both of you.
Thank you, Dr. Reid. I'll think about it. Now please, let me be.
Alright, now, I got 100 shillings. Alright, we're good.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening,
Alright, now,
sir. Doctor.
My sweet girl.
I'm going to talk to Ackroyd, see if there's anything else for Ackroyd. Also, there is another quest here in Whitechapel. Not Whitechapel. Yeah, this guy, his quest. So, okay, his quest is tracked. Alright. So I have to, basically I just have to go to my medical desk. Alright, let me talk to him, see if there's anything new for him.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reid.
Yes, you're also a dick.
Tell me, Waverly, what do you think of Dr. Strickland's enthusiasm for his experimental research?
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and glory. Now that, sir, is unethical.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery. I believe we should stick to the usual procedure, but my young colleague obviously disagrees.
And are you not afraid that your rivalry with Strickland may be blinding you?
Rivalry? I guess you could call it that. But I will never be childish enough to let my personal feelings affect my judgment.
Why do you wish to lead this surgery?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick should not be butchered to test an unproven procedure.
Other people may say that's too conservative a point of view.
Conservative? And what are you going to say to Mr. Fiddick if he loses his arm because of the operation? Because that's what's going to happen if the surgery is a failure.
Yeah, he's gonna lose his arm without it either way. Anything else?
Do you think Dr. Strickland has any chance of curing the Spanish flu by himself?
His wish to cure the sick is not driven by pride, but by an idealistic view about our mission here. Honestly, I don't know which is worse.
You consider him a good practitioner, yet you will not report his methods.
Strickland may be a rival, but I will not use dirty tricks or regulations to prove him wrong. We are doctors, not politicians.
Okay, interesting. Alright.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Alright, now. I have to... Now, I don't know if I've gathered what I need yet. The only way to find out is to go to my, Now, where is the, the wing of the hospital that's closest to Chandra is like, it's not here. Is it? There's a window where you can see
Come now, we can handle this.
yeah, there's a window in the hospital where you can see when Chandra... Okay, what the hell? Is it here? Yes. Right, so this is the window where you can see when Chandra comes in here. Yep, okay. And he's coming in here now. Alright, let's do it.
You don't mind if I search your pockets, do you, sir? You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you. You see, no one has claimed your body, sir, so it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables. I will not forget you, sir. and I thank you for your generous donation.
Alright. So now I'm gonna go talk to him about that, because he's taking stuff off of the dead. I'm gonna go out the way closest to him, which is here. Where is he?
Good evening, Dr. Reid. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Okay, not that. This one.
How dare you steal from the dead, Rakesh? Is that what your pawnbrokers is really about?
These people are dead, sir. What they possessed could be useful for the living. And I'm sure they would agree if they could speak.
You may be right, but you'll go to jail if you're caught.
If ever I have to go to jail, I'm sure I'll find a way to help people there, too.
This guy's relentless. I mean, I don't dislike him, and I don't necessarily because I steal from the dead too. The difference is I killed him.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Alright, now, I don't know what I need here, so I'm just gonna back on out. And I'm going to hit my private room before I talk to Swansea. Alright, because I want to do this. Alright, now. Oh, no, this is the wrong desk. The desk I wanted to hit is this one.
Strickland's project could be dangerous. I have a mind to report him to Dr. Ackroyd.
Okay, so there's another way, and I'm probably going to choose that other way. I was looking for the way down, looking for the way out. But I'm not reporting him to Ackroyd, because Ackroyd is a douche, so I'm not going to give Ackroyd points. Alright, so I'm going to go visit him in a minute, but not before. Where is he? I'm not looking for Fiddick. I'm looking for...
Falling apart, but in the circumstances.
Strickland?
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reid. Can I be of any help?
Alright.
Did you know Dr. Ackroyd never reported your experimental research, despite the fact he doesn't agree with it?
Really? I didn't suspect he knew about my work. I must confess I am surprised.
Perhaps he thinks you should realize for yourself the danger of what you're doing.
See how condescending he can be? My God, he can be so irritating.
I have managed to improve the mixture by diluting it. Have you ever heard of Sir Joseph Francis Olive, or the placebo effect?
No, I don't think so. Why?
A placebo is a substance or procedure that has no actual physical effect.
You made a placebo of my project. Why?
Research has established that a placebo, as long as the subject believes in the effect, can provoke a positive physiological reaction.
Really? That's fascinating. And you want me to, what, administer the placebo and see what occurs?
Something like that, yes.
Well, I'm a bit surprised, but I trust you, Dr. Reid. Please take the key to my cabinet and put this placebo there for future use.
Alright, anything else? Nope. Alright, so we're gonna
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
We're gonna go do that right now, which is this way. Alright, we're gonna go put this in the cabinet just now. And it's this way. Yeah, I know you. All about you guys. Alright, so where is it? It's this door, right? Alright, now. We're also gonna loot everything in sight. Well,
It's locked.
that's locked, so I can't do that.
At least Strickland can't kill anyone with this formula.
All right, now before we leave, what can we take? That was locked too. Well, that's disappointing. All this lock stuff is disappointing. They have some money, so we'll have that, of course. Okay, letter to Swansea. Okay, well that was wrong. Come on. Okay, let's. Rare species, letter to Swansea. I'm trying to find the letter to Swansea. Okay, no. It's here. Letter to Dr. Swansea. Okay. Pembroke Hospital, this is from Reid. Dear Dr. Swansea, despite the actual urgency of the sanitary situation, I must inform you of a recent case of professional misconduct inside the Pembroke. Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan has been found guilty of undeniable unprofessional conduct and thus guilty of endangering a patient. Under no circumstance should a nurse diagnose and establish a prescription without at least informing the referent doctor about her conclusion. You know me, Edgar. I'm not against personal initiative when it is for the interest of all, especially during a crisis like the one we're facing. But we can't allow a nurse to perform a diagnosis and decide on a procedure to apply to a patient. The fact that said patient survived is of no attenuating circumstance. It just means we dodged the bullet this time. I demand the strictest authority in this matter. Right? So basically the nurse, who is for all intents and purposes a doctor, did some doctoring. What do we got here? Goswick's medical file. Good grief. Would you? Okay. Shows many signs of extreme fatigue, sores on the throat, mouth, tongue, but no sign of flu, refuses to speak, claims it's too painful, needs rest and healing, throat mucous membrane before any decision can be made concerning its release. Okay. New hint available for Goswick? Alright. Okay, anything else? Doesn't look like there's anything else. I think I got it all. Alright. So let's go get this hint for Goswick. And we got a new hint for Goswick, and we got a new hint for... I'm not sure if we got... Okay, we're going this way? No, we're going this way. So it's one of these two. Who was it? So we're just gonna talk to all of them.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reid.
Alright. Okay.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
So that didn't do anything. We're not gonna talk to her. Do I need to talk to her? Who's that? That's Hawkins.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reid.
Alright, does she have anything? I doubt she does.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Alright, so...
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reid. Can I be of any help?
Alright, let's see. Is there anything else? No. Said it.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
So sometimes when it says, I mean, I do know this, but when it tells you that a new hint, it actually just means that you filled up some of their blood bar.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Alright. Okay.
Your medical report says you're not affected by the Spanish flu. What do you think of that, Mortimer?
Does it make me happy? Not in the slightest. If it was up to me, I would have left this place long ago. I know I don't belong here.
And why do you think you don't belong here?
I know the staff have more important things to do than look after me. There's plenty of patients here who need their attention.
Okay. Anything else? Nope.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
So his blood bar is all the way full. Alright. Now I have nothing left to do but go talk to Swansea. And look at that. Look at all that blood. Alright, so that's... Here we go.
They've returned. Kill them all. London will succumb if there's another bloodbath.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCullum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Very well. I'll help you.
Jonathan, please. I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you as it involves vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Rest assured, I will protect you and your staff.
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
All right. Is that a new letter? Yes, it is. Okay, come on. Open the right. Okay. I will be glad to manage the temporary morgue. Okay, this is Pembroke Hospital, 4th of August. Dear Dr. Swansea, I will be glad to manage the temporary morgue as soon as it's opened. As I have already told you, I was a doctor during the war, and I will be glad to serve my country again. I know it's not the same being a physician for the dead as it is for the living, but I believe it is important to welcome and take good care of our departed too. Rest assured I will do my best to fully perform this new duty to the best of my ability. Concerning the question of my qualifications, I am sorry I can't give you anything more valuable than my parole. I swear to you that my regiment made me a doctor during the war and that I saved many lives. My word is not enough. You can contact the military administration to verify my experience and skills. They will confirm that even if I never followed any medical studies, the war taught me what a doctor really needs to know. Always, Dr. Rakesh Chandra. Okay. So I can go talk to Chandra again. In fact, I have to talk to Chandra again. Alright. So I will be talking to Chandra, and I will be looking into...
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Alright. Now, there's a lot I need to do. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to end this episode here, and then I'm going to start my investigations. I will see you then in the next episode. Peace.